calorie is not a calorie, right? I mean, it's not, calories are not all created equal. So, I might have just had 300 calories of chocolate, grapes, and popcorn, but that is definitely not going to have the same effect on my body as if I just had 300 calories of ice cream.
Yeah, correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one big one is people are under eating, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's the old calories in, calories out thing. They think all I need to do is be in a caloric deficit and I'm going to lose weight. And,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's true for a little while, but that becomes very unhealthy and unsustainable. So how do you correct that in people? I mean, you can't just say eat more, right? You have to do it in a way that's going to work for them and create
Yeah.
something sustainable.
Yeah. So I prefer to emphasize not counting calories, but making sure that they are covering their bases when it comes to protein and non-starchy vegetables. At especially at lunch and dinner, because a lot of people tend to eat a normal dinner with some vegetables and some protein and some carbohydrates because they are with family, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But lunches are hit and miss oftentimes. So a lot of
Yep.
people grab a sandwich that has one slice of cheese and maybe a sad slice of tomato or something like that, and that's it. And then breakfasts are either coffee or cereal or a couple of Weet-Bix or something like that.
Yeah.
So protein and vegetables are the things that I like to emphasize for lunch and dinner. And if I can convince the person to have a savory breakfast where they can have protein and vegetables as well, that's the big win for me.
Okay.
Because that signals satiety throughout the
Yeah.
day. That makes sure that they're covering in their bases when it comes to vegetables as well. It's really hard to try to put up enough vegetables in one meal or two meals. If you spread that out in three meals, say, it's way easier. Now, if you look at my food photos, I can pile vegetables a lot,
Yeah.
but most people don't. So,
Right.
hmm
So for like an average person, what kind of vegetables would they be okay with eating at like breakfast time?
spinach, mushrooms, tomatoes.
Okay.
So think about like eggs, poached eggs, scrambled eggs, and the typical
Mm-hmm.
vegetables that go with them, or
Yeah.
avocado or something like that.
Okay. Gotcha.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah, I could eat avocado with every meal,
yeah, me too.
except it's so darn expensive in Australia.
uh, nowadays are a
Is
little
it
cheaper.
better?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is better.
Man, when I lived there, it was like $5 an avocado or something. It
Yeah,
was nuts.
yeah. There are times during the year that we go to those prices, but
Yeah.
right now they're about $2 per avocado. But still much more expensive and not as nice as in South America. So.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. I am. I'm very lucky. My neighbors that live behind me have a massive avocado tree, and it hangs over the fence.
Amazing.
And so my mother-in-law got me a fruit picker, this thing bears fruit for like 6 months a year. So half a year I get free avocados.
Amazing.
Although we're moving, so I am not going to get free avocados anymore. I'm very sad about that.
Where are you moving to? Same state?
Uh, yeah. So we're in Southern California right now. We're just moving to Northern California.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Gonna get some cleaner air. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, similar to you, going from kind of a hot spot out to a little bit of a remote area out there in the Australian Capital Territory where I am going to be is about an hour and a half north of San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
kind of out in wine country. So not a lot going on out in that area either,
Mm-hmm. Nice.
which personally I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Are you still going to continue teaching and all of that?
Well, that I'm not sure about. So there's not really Krav Maga in that area, so you never know. I mean, I might find like an MMA gym to just get back into some jujitsu and some kickboxing, and then if they want to introduce a Krav Maga class, maybe I'll do that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll see. To be determined.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I'll just be the periodic drop-in instructor here at the studio where I live now when I'm back in town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so uh, people going into a caloric deficit when they shouldn't be and causing some damage that way. What else? What are some other common mistakes people make when they're trying to lose weight, just kind of figuring it out on their own?